Hey everybody, I wanted to go ahead and show you a little tip and trick on editing. I realize that what I do is I typically take the entire track that I just laid down and I apply on my effects right away. That way I have a consistent sound across the board. And when you're chopping up your voice track and inserting drop-ins or inserting other voices, you'll find that if you've applied your voice track and your effects across your voice track, it's going to be much easier making your levels consistent. Again, that's a trick that I learned through practice, so it's really important to do that. And I've already done that with my voice here, but we do hear some clicks and some pops, right? At the very beginning and at the end.
You're listening to mavradio.fm.
Easy enough. I'm editing in waveform, but you can edit this in multi-track as well. I like waveform because you can see how nitty-gritty detail you can get, right? So let me take this off. So I highlighted it, I hit delete.
You're listening to mavradio.fm.
So we want to get rid of that. It sounds like I'm maybe hitting something on my desk or the mic moved just a little bit.
You're listening.
You can hear it in there too, and there's actually a way that you could probably remove that little thump sound from here.
You're listening to mavradio.fm.
Let's go back here.
You're listening.
Yeah, you can hear it in there. You can actually work on taking that out. That's here with a spectral waveform. That's like advanced stuff. And I would honestly, in a case like this, just recut it. It's 5 seconds. It's not a big deal. You're going to probably get more, it's going to be a lot faster just to recut it. But you saw those really quick editing techniques that I did. It's not ever too late to learn or review how you can edit quickly. Again, that's how I do it in waveform. If we click to multi-track, which we would have to do, if we want to do fades, it's got to be multi-track to do fades. So fade in, and then remember stretch. Talked about stretch. 108. That's going to sound pretty slow.
Mavradio.fm.
Or we can go faster. We can sound like a mouse or something.
Radio.fm.
Don't quite sound like a mouse here, but
you're listening to mavradio.fm.
You can hear that it distorts those some. So that's, again, unless you're going for that effect, which oftentimes folks will do if they want to do a spot at the very end, and have that, this message brought to you by. You can speed it up. Another thing I want to show you, and this is going to work better, again, if we were to have music or walking or a sound effect. But remember, we mentioned the pan button. That blue line is the pan. And pan is effective if you want to show, again, movement. So I don't know how much you'll be able to hear, but try to take a listen. It's going to go from left to right. And there we go. Sorry about that. That's why I like to use waveform.
You're listening to mavradio.fm.
Plus it's still there. Let's go to 100. So the pan is something I like to use quite a bit if I am doing a short story and I'm talking about like officers coming into a house and walking up the stairs. That pan is going to give a really cool effect. And then I'm sure while I'm here, I just want to go ahead and review with you another area for audio. The audio level is this line right here. It's the yellow line. You can take your entire piece up, or you can take it down. Up, it's going to be loud. Oh my, there we go.
You're listening to mavradio.fm.
So there's that. Again, several ways you can do that. This way, that way. One of the key components, and this is effective for, well, you'll start using it with your concert promo, but you can use those keyframes. Now, typically you're not going to want to use this on a voiceover. I mean, there could be a time when you want to use it. I can't really think of one off the top of my head, but in music or in a drop-in, you'll definitely want to use this. So these are good editing tips to know because you will use those. So that's it. We have a little bit of review on amplitude. We have a little review on how to stretch and how to compress, and then also how to fade. Fade is your friend. You fade about everything in here. So even though I don't want to fade my vocals, I want to fade that little bit right before, just so it enters very smoothly.
You're listening to mavradio.fm.
Anyhow, now we've got that. We can apply some of that echo. We can apply some of those other techniques. We can cut this bad boy up. We can add music, drop-ins, all kinds of stuff. And we can make this 10 seconds pretty darn easy for a really nice station image liner. All right, until next time, everybody. Ciao.